Howdy y'all, thank you for joining us today for this unboxing of Arkham Horror the card game, the Blob that ate everything, the scenario pack. So this is an expansion for Arkham Horror the card game. It's just a different side scenario that you can go on. As you can see here, it is for ages 14 plus. You can do it 1 to 4 players, and it takes about 1 to 2 hours to play this individual scenario. Whereas most of that is for the base game of Arkham Horror, just that you know that's about the way it works. And you can see here the back of it, even lets you know where it was originally featured at, and that you need that this is an expansion and you need the core set in order to play it. Sorry about that. They usually have these sealed with a piece of tape here, and I kind of forgot that that piece of tape was there, so just had to use a serrated object on it real fast. As you can see here, we got the little book. It's going to be the scenario play out. Normally they put the book underneath here, but with these scenarios I notice it's usually a little bit thicker of an ordeal, so not sure which order these are supposed to be in. I'm going to assume like this, since it is a scenario pack and it's not supposed to really add much of anything else. And usually the scenario packs, wherever the scenario starts, it usually starts with the card to let you know about the chits and the tokens. So as I said, we got the book here, which basically lets you know this is the cards from that set, lets you know the game modes, the side story, campaign mode, additional rules of clarifications like Devour and Blob, epic multiplayer mode, and then tips for the event organizer. Basically that's more for me because this actually came in an event kit, and I'll show you some of the other things that came in the event kit, and where we're going to try to run something to where people can earn some of play through this and earn some of the stuff from the kit itself. But all types of interesting things here. Some of this I didn't go over because I didn't want to give away some of the story that's in there and give away some of the stuff. That way if you come for the event, you can see what's inside the event then and not be spoiled to anything. All right, let me pop these cards open. These are standard sized cards, but if you have the base game, you would know that. If you haven't and you're just checking this out for the first time, the base game is a pretty interesting game. It's got a ton of expansions and tons of different stories and directions you can go, but you're gonna want standard sized Magic / Pokemon sized cards. I believe they're 88 by 63 if I remember correctly. All right. So off the bat here, as you can see, this is the first card, lets you know what on easy and standard mode, what the actual tokens do. And then if you're playing on hard or expert mode, then we have the anomaly spreads. And I'm not gonna read over every single card, but I will show you the fronts and backs of most of them, or almost all of them. Cracks in the earth, the anomaly swells, unfettered growth, the anomaly consumes, the blob that ate everything, expose the anomaly, it is exposed. So this basically sounds like the blob exposed the anomaly, which yeah, it should be. It is exposed. Extraterrestrial physiology, rain of ooze, Blackwater's bane, a moment of respite, Blackwater's bane, moment of respite. Was there 2 of? All right, so now we're getting into the actual locations that you'll go and investigate at. We got the crater. Let me get these turned the right way. Got the research site. Got the temporary HQ. And like I said, I'm not staying on these for a long time. Fungus mound. Basically just trying to show you everything. You can pause if you want to read. But for some people, they just might want to see what all is getting added in and not read and be too spoiled on it. Usually with the Fantasy Flight LCG stuff, they'll have a thing on the back that'll basically show you, like you scan, it's a QR code on the back of the package usually, and it'll show you all the cards that come in it. In the case of the scenario packs, they typically don't do that though. I think it's more because it's supposed to be like kind of spoiler-esque if you were able to do that, I guess. Because it don't really show you the, I don't know, I've never actually scanned the QR code, so I guess I should know. I just always talk about it in my videos because I know it does do that. Drive off the Migo. Defuse the explosives. University chemist. I think these are gonna all have, yes, these are all gonna have the same back, so University chemist, meteorite sample, Migo general, military's plan, Migo drone, Migo harvester, Migo meddler, and Migo abductor. And we have subject 8L08, it's an enemy. Then subject 8L08. Some of these they got extras of, some they don't. Probably something I'm not aware of, probably something to do with the actual scenario pack. Or if you run through the scenario, that way. All right, so just the last ones. All right. We got oozling here. Grasping ooze, cubic ooze, ooze wraith, vulnerable heart, reality acid, devouring ooze, corrosive slime, consuming maw, wave of ooze, caustic dissemination, sticky feet, replication, it's got me, alien food chain. And then these have the backs that, like, these are probably things you're going to be able to pick up throughout the scenario that you can add to your deck. So we got the universal solvent, the Tet Oozling, the Migo weapon, and Lieutenant Wilson Stewart. All right, I've actually been looking forward to this one for a little while, so I definitely want to get this one to the table. I'll show you some of the things that came in the kit with it. Basically deck boxes for, it looks like, the characters, Jacqueline Fine, Nathaniel Cho, Winifred Habenmock, and Stella Clark. And if I remember right, I think these are the ones that were the Investigator decks. And they came out about the same time that I had started hearing about the Blob Day and everything. So I think these are just the Investigator decks that they are talking about here. So if you play those guys through them, there is a playmat, which will definitely be given out. So as you can see, let you know it's the 2020 Invocation. That's what they call the play kits, basically. So we'll definitely have to try to set up an event for this so that we can earn somebody or give somebody this mat that plays in it. Then came with some cards. I'm assuming these are going to be alternate art cards. Yep, lets me know how to do them. Yep. So like Copycat, I know, is one of the cards in the that you can play with and put in your own personal deck. So these are just, I think they're all the same level. They are. So these are just full art copies of that card. And then we have Stella Clark. Looks like kind of full art in that regards. And then Jacqueline Fine. Oh, I guess I can show you the back of, oh, wow. Actually, it says Invocation on the back. Interesting. And the other one's just the basic back, but these characters actually have a different back. We saw that with the Lord of the Rings. Oh yeah, because once again, these are the decks that were the Investigator decks, sorry. I did a video on them. I'll go ahead and put a link to that video down below. That way, if you want to check out those decks and see if it's something you want to get. And then they got these full arts, so we'll make sure people can earn them. But, all right. Well, we'll get this to the table. If you like what you saw here, don't forget to hit like. Don't forget to share. Also, don't forget to hit subscribe and the bell so that you know when more of these videos come up. I do try to hit these Arkham Horror videos and the Marvel Champion LCG. Anytime when I get a new one, a second I get it in from Asmo Day, I make sure to put a video up. That way you can see if it's something you're interested in. Mostly because those are the same ones that I'm interested in, so that's the ones I typically play. So I usually throw videos of those because I want to get them into my stuff as fast as possible. And then that way you can see kind of what's in it. Well, thank you for watching and have a great day.